Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Chicago Cubs and the Texas Rangers. Number 22 makes his much anticipated debut. Next. Mike Minor will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Zobrist.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And there's one gone to start the night. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. First delivery to him on the way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Bases are empty, one man out. And there's ball 2 now. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The left fielder, Billy Williams.
So in now for Chicago, Billy Williams. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Cubs are down in order. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Mark Pryor is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
In now, Joey Gallo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Joey Gallo.
Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took Game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into Game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Choo with a 2-ball 1-strike count here. Gallo on at first, nobody out. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike three. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
So next to the plate for Texas, Nate Walker. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Runners on first with one down. Still even at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Line drive to center field. Hayward is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Pudge Rodriguez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Ernie Banks. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Banks.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside. A runner at first with no outs here. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball four. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Banks on second. Baez on at first with nobody out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-1 home is taken. Ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Gallo coasts under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
So first and second with one man gone, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Here's the 1-1. And he misses 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazar is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
The 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Still 1-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. The set and the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Ian Kinsler, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Ian
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Pryor is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Batting
Boy,
sixth,
so frustrating as a
the third
pitcher. You
baseman,
make a quality pitch
number
on the
10.
inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And this is off the corner and low.
Nope,
Ball one.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Full count now, 3-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Up next for the Rangers, Nomar Mazara. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. In there, now the throw. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Bottom of the second here with no score. This is line to left, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with two men out. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Ronald.
So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. The 1-0 misses, ball two.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. Mazara, the runner at first with two gone. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
1 left for Texas. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning.
Rizzo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit hard to short. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 24, Jason Hayward.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Hayward, only 20 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now, Delino DeShields. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The center fielder, Delino DeShields.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Pryor makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Well, listen, this is the much-anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road. But that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Fouled away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. DeShields at third with nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now the 2-1, and it's fouled away. Runner at third here, nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. First time up, he went down looking.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
A ball and no strikes. Choo is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Pulled toward right center field. Falling for it, Hayward. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Settling in now, Nate Walker. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. And good for him. Nate Walker has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Now batting.
In now, Pudge Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Ian Kinsler. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2 out with the man at first. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Rangers lead it 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Billy Williams. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ernie Banks, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point. These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs' designated hitter. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 home. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Into the box, Javier Baez. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Line towards center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Michael Young. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Nomar.
One gone in the Texas fourth. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Towards second. And this is taken for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Guzman, just 24 years of age. This is his second year as a major leaguer. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground at first. Rizzo was there. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
The third baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Ryan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Nick Castellanos now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Bryant aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 home. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
He had clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Look into Pudge now, the 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
2 men are on with 2 men out. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Now that's popped up. Guzman in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Striding into the box, Delino DeShields. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Now batting.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball 1. DeShields gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Now the 2-0 home. Fouled off. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. DeShields breaks from the bag. In the air out toward right field. Castellanos on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Digging in and looking for more, Nate Walker.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a low changeup that's laid off. The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Ready once again, Jason Hayward. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he fouls this one off. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Striding in once again, Billy Williams. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Way outside. 1-2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
One out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is gone.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Ernie Banks. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Lined hard toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Sean Kelly will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Sean Kelly.
Standing in now, Javier Baez, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Banks, the runner at second with one away. Strike taken up in the zone. The 1-2 is a sharp slider that bounces in the dirt. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes to Shields. To the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead.
Well, that's one way of taking control of a game. Second dinger of the inning. They've got the lead, and now everyone wants to get a bat and take some cuts.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
He's set. Here it comes. Right there for strike one.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And he takes strike two. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Three runs already home here. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Cubs lead this one 3-2. standing in, Pudge Rodriguez.
Leading off
He steps
for the
in off a
Rangers,
base hit in his last
catcher,
at-bat.
Ivan Rodriguez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Now batting, Ian Kinsler. First pitch on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 10.
So 2 away now for Michael Young. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center, and Young is aboard. That's a base hit, and the 2-out hit will bring Nomar Mazara to the plate.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching
right
a good
fielder,
baseball
number
player
30.
drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power. This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A dive, but he's back. Young leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara. Two balls and a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Ronald Guzman would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
So striding forward now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
One and 0. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. And a glove flip for 1. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rangers 2. Welcome back to Arlington. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Number 43 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
For the Rangers, number 43.
So digging in now, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Played on the backhand. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. A strike, and it's 2-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Three and 1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Ready with the 3-1. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Popped him up. Guzman is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ben Zobrist. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
The 3-2 pitch lifted out towards straightaway center field. DeShields is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 24, Jason Hayward.
Now to the plate, Jason Hayward. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
2 balls,
Up high. 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Pedro Strop gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Pedro Strop.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 fouled away. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Once again a 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a big moment here, and standing in Joey Gallo. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. To Shields on at first, nobody out. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. The 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. One there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Number 63 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Leading off the inning, Billy Williams, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ernie Banks, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. 1 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Javier Baez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Number 5 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
From the belt, the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Banks is off at first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they still lead it 3-2. Craig Kimbrell is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Chicago, number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Leading off the inning, Nate Walker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Nate Walker.
First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Pudge Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
The 2-0 outside, 3-0 now. Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. The 3-1 is taken for strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Fouled off. Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Into the box, Ian Kinsler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One and one. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The batter, number 10.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and here comes the clutch hitting Michael Young. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it is not in time as Pudge able to turn back the clock and steal a base here.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Ready with the 2-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. The 2-2. Popped him up. Baez is there for it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. One left for Texas. They trail 3-2. Jose Leclerc enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. So stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Castellanos.
From the stretch, ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Leclerc is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras, and he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
The 1-1 home is a sinker in the dirt. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Fouled away. Contreras leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here's the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They're up 3-2. Lee Smith
please.
comes on looking for
Now
a save here in the bottom
Chicago.
of the 9th inning.
Number 46, Lee Smith.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Mazara.
He's set, and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-2 is a ball below the zone. The 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is there, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Standing in, Ronald Guzman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Zobrist gloves it. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
The center fielder, number 3, Delino DeShields.
Now in the box, Delino DeShields. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Cubs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mark Pryor gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Lee Smith earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you, and